about to leave. Already packing, come with me. I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be. Life with no distractions, we'll get away. This is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Be free with me.
Welcome, everybody, to the Lucky 7 Freedom of Speech, Lucky's house. All right, freedom of speech is basically where I could have anybody come up on a panel or in the chat. You say whatever you want. The moderators have the day off. Nightbot was running in the background if you'd like to help support the channel. Also, PayPal on the bottom. I don't ask for a lot of money, but if anybody would like to purchase a cup of coffee, feel free. I usually like to try to get a full panel within 10 minutes. We are actually 1 minute and 30 seconds into this live feed. So we'll start this really quick. We'll run the panel link if anybody would like to come in. And while I'm waiting on anybody coming in, we'll find out who's already in the chats. We got Brandon, Hillbilly Off-Road, Low Lids, Second Chance Mud Mowers, let's see, Brandon, Hillbilly Off-Road, Parts and Pieces, Fun Things to Do with Tech Scotti, Brandon, Dusty Rose, Dusty Blonde, Cheryl. How you doing, Cheryl?
Hi.
Let's see, Parts and Pieces. I will get with the comments in a second. I just noticed there's a few in there. But I do have to give some shout-outs to my YouTube members, the one that happens to subscribe to my join button on there on the bottom. And those members are Tommy Powers, Polar Bear Ed, Parts and Pieces, Go-Karts Gone Fishing, Fun Things to Do with Tech Scotti, Bama Mud Mowers, Jeff Stewart's, Mud Mower Farms, and of course Cheryl. You guys are all sponsors of the Lucky 7 Mud Mowers, YouTube.com. Every single one of my videos and live videos, your names will be either put into my videos, and in the descriptions, I will start putting links to all those channels that become members of the Lucky 7. And you will also get shout-outs during, either before or after the live videos are complete. So I appreciate everybody logging on. Let's see, we got Dusty in there. Miss Parts and Pieces. I did see a couple comments up here. Give me a second or two. Dusty Blonde says hi. Parts and Pieces says home. Hit the thumbs up, guys. Lucky Brandon Sparky. Hey, Lucky, sorry I missed your show yesterday. I was traveling home. Hey, trust me, I miss a lot of shows too, but you know what? I go back in there and watch them, so I make sure I give everybody the views. I try my best, my hardest, to make sure I could be able to run everybody's playlist. I always make sure I definitely hit that thumbs up button, so that's okay. I do miss the same things that you do, so sometimes we like to say our life is revolved around YouTube, but eventually it's not, because we still have other things we have to take care of. J&J Mud Mowers, Snobby Scrap Pickers, Hal Fisher. How you all doing? Go-Karts Gone Fishing. What's up, Nate? Johnny's Garage. Scotty, Polar Bear, Carol. We got a lot of people in this chat today. Appreciate that. Only if we could get a full panel. That would be nice. We just about 5 minutes into it, and we have nobody on the panel but me. I'll run that link a couple more times. Try to get a full panel within 10 minutes. We'll see what we could start with this conversation. Like I said, it's freedom of speech. We could talk about just about anything. It doesn't have to be anything that you guys are aggravated for. It could just be a friendly chat. Does not matter. But if there's anything that people have on their mind, they feel free to come up here. Guys, also got to remember, if you do come up here and there is an issue with another YouTuber or a friend or family member, and that other person sees or is on this panel that you have a problem with, after this live stream is over, there's no fighting afterwards. This is where you could come up on the channel and say whatever you want to each other and have a problem, get it off your chest. Fun things with Scotti. Pick your nose. Okay, buddy. How you doing? Good morning, buddy.
Good afternoon, good morning. Yeah, whatever it is. Hello, everyone in chat.
Yeah, it's good morning. Morning here. Evening for you?
3 o'clock-ish.
Yeah. Your day's almost over.
I've been up since the crack of dawn.
Actually, I went to bed late last night, and late is like 8:30, 9 o'clock for me. I actually got up about 6:30, so I was able to sleep in late. That's the first time ever. Twisted V Twin Garage. What's going on, Mark?
Hello, Carol. Hello, everyone in chat. Yeah, I'm here. Just about my third cup of coffee at the moment.
Nice. We got less than 5 minutes left, guys. Let's make this panel full. That's my goal. Even if you want to come up and don't have to have the camera on, just come on up on the panel. How's the wife doing?
We're getting there.
Getting there? Good.
We're just trying to live by day at the moment because it's just too many, not rules, but too many obstacles trying to get in front of us.
Pick your nose.
Poor Cheryl.
Hold on. Yep, mute that. Your computer. Mute the whole entire thing. The volume on the computer. Mute it.
Everything's muted.
Hello? Nope. Still there.
Look, your mic is muted.
All right.
Yeah. How are you, Cheryl?
Good, Scotti. How you doing?
That's it, BS. No kids. The only reason why
Just trying to get there.
If there's any foul language that's in the chat, I don't want to get in trouble. As far as no kids on the panel, because you definitely will get in trouble if that's the case. Also, got to mention I am broadcasting on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, and I just got done
TikTok.
doing TikTok. Yes,
TikTok's brilliant. TikTok's ace.
I now have TikTok. You guys can search me under Lucky 7 Mud Mowers. So
Right, okay.
I don't have nothing up there. I haven't figured out anything. The videos, all my videos are over 30 seconds long, so I couldn't find a video to put up there yet. I'm gonna have to make one today. But
Oh dear.
yep.
Nobody wants to come up on the panel and join us.
It's not they don't want it. It's the fact that they're afraid. The full panel. We got less than a couple minutes left, guys. Come on. Full panel up. Once it's full, you can jump out. How's that? Everybody could be able to see behind the scenes by looking at Cheryl's computer.
Oh, there she is. I'm your first follower, by the way.
Sweet. Sweet. Thank you very much.
I don't put anything on it much because due to it, I like watching people doing daft stuff.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of crazy videos on it, but I'm gonna have to try to figure out what I could do. You know. We now have 22 people watching. Wow, out of 22 people, we only got 3 people up on the panel. That is crazy. That is crazy. 15 thumbs up, 16 thumbs up. Oh, 17 thumbs up now. Wow, that went 15 to 16, 17 really quick. So
I think everyone needs a good cup of coffee down them to get them going again.
Yeah, yep.
I was awake in UK time about 2:30. It would have been. So, yeah.
Yeah, let's do this over here. I had to go back over here. No, that wasn't it. On your left-hand side, that would be, yeah, your left-hand side, you have low lids. One finger up, bro. Okay. On your left-hand side, Sparky, there's a Disney character, which is my favorite from Ice Age. You see it?
I'm on
Sparky?
mobile.
Left side, left-hand side. Look above on your wall, on your shelf.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I've got all the characters on there. That's my shelf.
Yeah, that's my favorite one with the orange nose.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
What do we do? Sheetrock?
Sheetrock.
Nice.
I tried to jump in for a minute to bring your stage up.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I like to try to get at least a few people in the panel within 10 minutes, you know?
Right,
Well,
right.
Now, you doing that by yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, you're crazy.
He needs a broom. He needs a broom and prop it up that way.
Yeah, I'm going to get help for the big pieces up top.
Yep.
Mm.
If you're doing just a wall, you're okay.
Yeah, I got some small fill-ins up here along the roof. 1 foot wide.
Have you, not to, just question, have you done sheetrock before?
I'm an amateur.
Okay. You're supposed to do the ceiling first.
Yeah. I
Okay.
didn't have help here at that time, though. I still don't have help.
No, if you do the ceiling first, the seams around the edges, the wall sheetrock will hold the seams up nice and tight. You won't get that bow in the future of the seam.
Gotcha.
So if you do any of that sheetrock, what you should do is the top of the wall of the sheetrock, leave yourself a 1/2 inch clearance. Don't put that sheetrock all the way up to the ceiling. So when you do the 1/2 inch gap up at the top, you could be able to slide your sheetrock.
It's got a little vault in it.
Yeah, that ceiling of the sheetrock is supposed to slide over the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to give you a heads up, because what's going to happen is your ceiling at the seams are going to stop bowing.
This is a portable shed. It's probably going to crack and settle in.
There you go. All right. If it's a shed, don't worry about it. I put it in the house. Nate, he's in the background picking his nose.
What's up?
Nate?
Looks good, though.
Sparky, Cheryl, Low Lids.
Hello.
Hello.
Tampa Boy Customs in the house. We have Dorito in the house.
Drop me if you want.
Let's see. Yeah, that's. How's it going, Nate?
Pretty good. Not too bad.
That's good. So that's a big garage. Portable shed. How much? You got wheels on it? Got an engine?
The skids.
That's in the other side, right? The engine and the steering wheel.
Yeah, the other shed's got the steering wheel. I'm more of a body man than a sheetrocker.
That would be pretty cool to have a shed driving around a portable workshop like that, though.
Yeah, if you look at Colin Fuzz's one, he's done it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Scotty, 2 thumbs up, bro. All right, there we go. Welcome, Scotty.
Hello.
Seems like everybody's getting up early.
Everybody got their coffee?
Yes,
I just made one. It's a bit warm.
Coffee.
Yep.
Probably not sparkling, though.
Yeah, Sparky has coffee. We do have room up on the panel for more people if you like it. Well, actually, one more person because I could drop Cheryl.
It's not Colin Fuzz. It'd be Ed China. he does the one where they shed on the road. Fantastic mechanical.
yeah.
Spend £5,000 to put a shed on the road.
Wow.
That's one expensive shed.
Yeah.
On wheels.
Get this go-kart. Ah, there's Johnny. That's Johnny that's pulling it. I thought that was Nate first. Yeah, so I plan on my work tomorrow, later on, and mess around with my tractor for a little bit. I'm going to take it back out in the woods. It rained pretty decent yesterday morning, so I might be able to find some mud holes. Last time I took it out there, I ended up getting a flat tire, so had to call the tire technician, fix it. And,
you right, Scotty?
Yeah,
How's your
doing
Sunday?
all right.
What have you been doing? Anything good?
Not really. Not done much. Had a pretty crappy night's sleep.
All right, that's cool.
Pretty tired.
Welcome, Brendan.
Morning.
Good morning.
Everyone else, morning.
Brandon's got his
Afternoon
coffee.
here, but
Yeah.
How you doing, Mrs. Parts and Pieces?
All right, let's see. Low lids. I'm gonna just drop you in the basement. Stay right there. Don't have to X out. You'll still be able to hear everybody. And then as soon as I get it open, I'll bring you right back up.
Not a problem. Knock me out anytime.
All right, thank you, brother.
Lucky, you can drop me too if you need to.
And we'll give turns to everybody.
Mhm.
Okay.
Over Ed. It says device not connected. I gotta wait a second. I'll pull you up as soon as it connects there, bro.
Hey, Lucky, what do you think about Parts and Pieces?
It's pretty bad.
Sorry.
Ass.
6'5" on that baby boy.
Yep.
On Ratchet.
All right, pull up here, Ed. It says device not connected. Once it connects, I'll bring you up on the panel, okay?
On
Mr.
Ratchet.
Dorito, how you doing, brother? It says device not connected. Once it connects, I'll bring you up on the panel, okay? Too late. You heard it. How you stay watching? You might get a black and blue again. Once it connects, I got feedback on you, Dorito.
What then?
Yeah, feedback on Dorito.
Gee whiz, what happened? Yeah, so Scotty, I guess you had a rough night then, I guess.
yeah, it's not fun, but
Well, this is a channel, freedom of speech. You can say whatever you plan, anything you want to say. So if you have an issue, bring it up.
Oh no.
that's
Everybody else.
I
Quiet.
believe it first.
I hate everybody.
Well, huh?
My dog
Okay,
shit
you
too much.
just,
All right, we
When's
got
the weather
people
coming?
that talk.
Nice weather.
Dorito uploaded another video yesterday. If you guys want to check that out,
Yeah, that one's been in the spank bank for about 2 months, man. It was a 38-minute video. I edited down to 13 minutes. You know how hard that is?
exactly.
It started out 60 minutes. I got it down about a month ago to 30 minutes. And then I just said, I'm going to do it. I spent 2 days on getting it down to 13 minutes.
Wow,
Yeah, it's
that is impressive.
crazy. Imagine what they do on like TV shows. When
well,
they do-
I'm learning tricks, and I'm learning tricks from a couple people that have been doing video for a while. And there's little things you can do when it comes to iMovie. There's certain things you can do to advance your screens.
Yep.
And emulate all your sound. So you can actually do a lot of frame speed and equal out the sound, but you got to go frame by frame by frame by frame to do it. But you can actually condense your time down 25 to 30%. So,
All right, so I'm going to ask a question to everybody. Good morning, Carl.
Cool.
All right, everybody's located around the whole entire world. The question I have is the governors, let's see, governors, mayors, presidents, kings, queens, whatever. What is your area when you're able to walk around out in the public and having everything all open again? Mine, I live here in Rhode Island, and we're shooting for May 8th, where we could be able to go out in the public to restaurants and stores as stage 1. Redneck Lifestyle, thank you very much. $10 support channel there. How about you, Dorito? What's going on with you?
I think it's dumb as hell. I think we should all be stuck till June. I mean, granted, I'm a guy that's working, so I feel for the other people that aren't. But all these people down in Orange County at the beach protesting and all that stuff, those horses should have just went to town that the cops were on. They should have just went through and started plucking them off like they did in the Huntington Beach riots 25 years ago.
Yeah.
And just tell everybody go home.
Right.
We do have the right to move around. We should be able to go wherever we want. We should be able to work with masks, but this restaurants, theaters, malls, all that, no. We need to
it's crazy that. It's like here in the UK at the moment. I know Scotty won't know much. He doesn't watch. Do you watch much news, Scotty? I don't know if you do.
No, I avoid it by all costs.
What I've read and what I've seen, stage 1 is on Thursday, where they announce basically they'll implement masks if they need to be. That's fine. And non-essential shops will open if it's safe to do so. And then stage 2 will be in end of June, where you can open some stuff open. And then basically stage 3 is in January. They want to open up the pubs and clubs and the schools.
What made me laugh is I saw a news report saying that Weatherspoons plans to open next month. I was like,
yeah, they are going to do.
The thing is, Weatherspoons, they've been terrible. So I can't see many people wanting to go back to Weatherspoons except for
they've converted the tables. That's why they put 4 bay tables in. So you're stuck in a bay base. You're stuck in a box with a screen between the two. So that's what they've done on the tables. Any pub table will have that screen built, so you can still see somebody and still talk to somebody, but you can't interact with them.
See, Scott Keller says locked down till June. Hell no. I don't think it should be locked down, Scott. I think that public places should be controlled. In other words, not by the police. We need to step up to the plate. If I'm walking down the road or I'm in the store and I'm wearing a mask and some other guy's not wearing a mask, I'm going to say something to him. And if he's got a problem with it, I'm still going to say something to him.
The main thing.
1 second, Mr. Dorito. I hear Mr. Briggs, thumbs up. Mr. Briggs, thumbs up. All right, Ed, glasses up and down.
The one good thing about supermarket here is there was a lady on the doorstep. Basically, as you walk in, you got a pair of orange gloves given to you. And disposable, right?
Yeah, we ain't got
and as you leave, you have to give the gloves in and dispose of them in a container. There was a lady stood there, literally stood there, and you're allowed to touch anything with the gloves on, but you're not allowed to touch nothing without the gloves on. They're off, you know what I mean? The gloves off.
So wait a second. You're telling me if I'm walking down the sidewalk and if you're walking down the sidewalk and I don't have a mask on, I'm on the other side of the street, you're going to say something to me?
Yep, straight up.
You know what I would tell you? You know what I would tell you? You wouldn't want to know because I ain't gonna disrespect
you, bro. I'm just being honest with you. I tell you, you're an idiot.
I'm not an idiot.
I put my mask.
Yeah,
I'm an idiot, but I don't need a mask walking in public. I'm not an idiot. My brother-in-law just happens to be a medical doctor, and he'll tell you.
You're on grammar, bro. So I tell you, go pound sand. I would.
Yep. It's against my Second Amendment right.
And if you don't have enough common decency to respect other people, then you should, you know.
It ain't going to get you across the street.
Yeah. That's
if I'm walking down the street and you're walking, you're not listening to what I'm saying. If I'm in the store, I'm walking down the street and you're walking by me, I'm going to tell you, why the hell ain't you wearing a mask?
Yeah.
See what's going on, dummy?
Oh, I ain't going to go near no one.
Yeah, if you're not near me, bro, if you're not near me, and it is not my place to tell you what to do. But if you're by me and you're not wearing a mask, I'm going to tell you, what the hell are you doing, dude? Just like you shouldn't walk to avoid me, I'm not going to walk to avoid you. We all have that right. It's common decency. That's all it is.
Yeah.
It's respect for one another and respect for one another's family. Yeah. That's all.
It's like our governor won't let us open up. The governor won't let us open up our parks. They said, where I live, we're opening our parks in on Memorial Day. We're not going to listen to our tyrant government.
Our parks are our parks. You can go in our parks, but you cannot go onto the playground.
We're not going to allow that.
Yeah, the thing is what you got to understand is metal can hold that stuff for a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
Now, if you can disinfect it and keep, like, if your kids are out there and you want to go and do shit, and somebody tells you after you've done that, like, what are you doing? Then you turn around and tell them, dude, I cleaned this so my kids could play. Simple as that. It's all common decency. It's not being a prick. It's calling out people that are being the pricks and not having enough respect for other people. That's what I'm saying, bro. There's a big difference. There's a big difference between telling somebody that is over here doing this and somebody that's by you doing it. I have a grandmother. I have my children. I work in LA 2 days a week. Okay? But I wear a mask. I do all that stuff, and I don't go near anybody. You see what I'm saying? When I go to the grocery store, I keep my distance. I glove up. I grab the stuff that we need. My wife points it out, keeps her mask and glasses on. A guy walked over by my wife 2 weeks ago. Walked right up behind her to look at some mushrooms. You know what I said to him? I said, bro, you need to step back and have a little respect. This social distancing. He looked at me and chuckled. I said, let's go outside, old man, and talk about your heart attack. Okay? He turned around and went his way. You see where I'm coming from? That's the kind of person I am. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but if you come around me, you're not gonna get no respect from me.
The UK shops, foreign shops, I've already put signs up, and the permission's been granted. Any foreign shop there, you have to wear a mask before you enter that shop, which is fine. But like the big supermarket said, no, it is professional. It's down to the person that comes into the shop. It's up to their responsibility. If they want to do it, they can do it if they want to. But the issue we're having here at the moment is you've got a problem with the mask. Every mask will have germs on it inside, and it'll build up. If people don't wash them properly, clean them properly, and replace them properly, and that's going to be the second phase of infection. And that's where the UK doesn't want to implement the rules so people don't get infected twice. And that's the only issue we're having here. So, yeah.
But, you know what don't make sense, though? This virus thing is being blown out of proportion in a lot of ways because there's more people have died of the flu than this virus.
Yeah.
I believe that.
Flu.
Where do you live, Mr. Riggins Stratton? No offense, bro. And I'm not trying to pick anything with you, but where do you live?
I live in the great empire state of New York.
Okay. So then you know there is people dropping. It's just there's a big difference, dude.
You know how many people in my county have it? You know how many people in my county have it?
How many?
4.
You know how many people in my immediate area have it? 14. I live in Southern California. I see people getting carted out from elderly homes covered. Okay?
You have my condolences.
Yeah. You know, and you're in New York, so you know that's happening, man.
But the thing is,
not where you're at. And that's the whole thing. That's why we got to, as people, look at it and respect one another so the law don't step in and we don't get that dumb martial law where they want to come knock at our doors and say, hey, what do you have? Because that's where, as well, I'm not going to allow that.
Can I take 2 seconds, please? All right. we have Tampa Boys in the Customs. Thumbs up there, buddy. We got Snobby in there in the house in the basement. Thumbs up over there, Snobby. All right, so what I'm going to do from now on is on every single of my chats, if you do come up in the basement, you have to watch me. I'm going to do a hand sign, and you have to copy the hand sign. This way, if there is conversation going on, I don't have to interrupt that conversation. I could bring you right up the panel. Okay?
Yep.
Yes.
Right.
I'm
going to drop you down.
Say, I don't mind dropping me all the stuff. I don't mind.
Okay? I'll bring you up when we get done.
I saw what Lola had said and what Brandon said earlier. I like that.
Hello, Snobby. How's your backpack?
Yeah, it's not so bad. I've just been listening to you guys talking about the situation in hand and that, and I find sometimes it's this social distancing that may cause many problems with certain individuals. Would it make that guy? I can't actually say his name; it's so long. Dorito. Would it make you feel better, Dorito, if somebody that came near you can go like, I've had a coronavirus test, I'm negative. Would that make you feel better?
No, not right now. Not right now.
How long do you carry on with this don't come near me type view?
A few months.
No, I got a question though. What would you say to my father? My father has COPD. He can't wear a mask. He's got a medical release not to wear a mask. So if he comes to the store, what are you going to do? Try to drag my old man outside?
If he walked up on my wife without any respect, I'd ask him to get back. If he was older than me like that, yeah, I'd ask him to get back. This guy was the same age as me. There's a difference.
Yeah, that's what I'm
saying.
My
father. And just in the same breath, I'm giving you the same respect. I may not agree with what you have to say, but it is your right. Just like I have that same right to say what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Right. But that's what I'm saying.
I mean, but he would still walk by somebody. He has no choice.
Well,
if he was my elder, I would avoid him because he's my elder. And you know what? It's priority for him to do what he needs to do, bro. I would totally get out of his way. And if he even asked me for assistance, I would help him. Do you see where I'm coming from?
Right, I get that. So if I was to show you that I've had the coronavirus test done.
Oh yeah,
right,
I mean, but actually,
I'll come back negative. Right, I've had the test done. Right, I've had it. I'm absolutely clear. Right. So basically, I could go out tomorrow, right, and I could catch it off of somebody. Right. I had to test. It's like having an MOT done on a vehicle. The day I have the MOT done on the vehicle, tomorrow it might fail because something's gone wrong with the vehicle. Right.
Yep.
I fully understand that. Right. But how long? I've had the test done this week. I had it done on Tuesday, and within 2 days I got the results back saying I'm negative. I've not got coronavirus. Right. Do I still need to wear a mask to protect myself from other people?
It's not to me, I think it's more of you should wear the mask to keep from spreading it to other people if you caught it. You see what I'm saying? The whole thing is wearing the mask is just common decency. It's to keep from spreading it. That's what it is. It's not to keep from getting it. It's to keep from spreading it. And that's all. And
if you got it, you should be out.
What was that?
If you got the coronavirus, why are you going to be outside anyways? That's the way I look at it.
Yeah, I agree. But Mr. Briggs and Stratton, my grandmother don't go outside for that exact reason. She's staying home right now. Okay, my kids are staying home right now. I have to go to work. My wife telecommutes. She stays home. We only go for the necessities. You see what I'm saying? If your father was out there and I feel for him because of that, then it would be my obligation to try and help him with what I could so he can get home as quick as possible. Someone my same age,
I do a shopping for him.
I'm going to tell him go pound sand.
I gotta let you guys know, give you a heads up, okay? Talking about the coronavirus, but you guys also got to realize there's other diseases that's even worse than that coronavirus, all right? And it's not the diseases that kill people. I just did a Google search right now. In the U.S. only, 38,000 people, more than 38,000 people died in a car accident a year. All right.
Dude, you're talking to a guy that has recurring cancer. Okay. I know what you're talking about.
And as far as cancer, if you guys recall, there was over 90 million people in the U.S. that had cancer and died from cancer. 90 million people last year that died in 2019 with cancer. All right. So the coronavirus, my opinion is, all right, yes, I believe the news media is making a big deal out of it. I understand people are getting sick. Basically, what this is a very strong flu, and it's attacking older people that have existing problems.
And people that, like, if you have cancer and you did chemotherapy, you're anybody with a weaker immune system at that time.
So, as far as masks, I personally don't wear them, but if I go to the public store, I will. I won't wear it. As you guys all know, I smoke my pipe. It's hard for me to have a face mask all the time if I'm out and about. Like today, I'm going to go up to my work. I'm not going to have my mask on. There's nobody I'm going to be around. But if I decide to go into the store, yes, I will wear my mask only out of respect for the other people over there. Not because I'm worried about getting it.
Right there.
I'll give you a good one.
You know, respect for the other people. This way, I don't get the friggin' dirty looks, and that's it. But do I like wearing them? I don't, but I will if I had to.
You know what's funny? Yeah, on Friday, I ordered a bunch of brake parts online, and they came to my terminal. I mean, I'm gonna pick them up myself. I mean, might as well. I'm right there. You know what I mean? Because every time a delivery guy comes to my house, they write up my dogs like they're vicious. And you guys have seen my dogs on there. They're about as vicious as a fly. But I ordered some brake parts for my girlfriend's car online at Rock Auto. I picked them up. Anyways, Barney, as I like to call him, security guard says, you can't be in this building without a mask on. I looked at him and pointed like this. I said, the terminal manager ain't wearing a mask. And his answer is, it don't matter. He's different. I told the terminal manager called me, come up with a mask on. I said, where's your mask then? And he said, I don't have to. That's the rules. I said, hey, dude, you're no special to me.
Yep.
And then he tried to tell me if I didn't wear a mask, he was gonna say something to me. I said, dude, you know something? Everything you own, everything that comes in this terminal is from the big rig drivers. If you give me a hard time, I'll just park my damn truck. I don't work for you. I'm a subcontractor. I can park that truck anytime I want. You ain't gonna dictate rules to me like a tyrant and say I have to follow them, but they don't go for you. That's bullcrap.
How you doing? You've been awful quiet. You want to throw something in there?
Oh, I couldn't hear
really.
I couldn't hear Briggs and Stratton.
I'm just enjoying listening to this.
I'm Dorito, by the way, Briggs. How you doing, man?
I still can't hear him.
Bro.
What was that?
I mean, as Lucky Seven said, right? I mean, I was 50 last week, right? I'm 50 years of age, right?
Yes,
and in my lifetime, and you can see this, you can go on YouTube and actually see this and see the actual viruses and stuff that's been around for many years, i.e. the Black Death. Right, the Black Death back in the day killed 500 million people, right? That's the Black Death. When we've got the Black Death on our hands, then you need to worry, right? This one at the moment, I'm not putting it down. A lot of people have lost their lives, but it's the smallest one so far. Right? We've had the Russian flu. We've had the Russian flu. We've had the Spanish flu, right? We've had SARS. We've had Ebola, right? We've had all these other massive diseases around, right? This is the smallest one so far, but it's been made the biggest deal out of, right? To make this social distancing almost a thing of hating each other. Don't come near me. Don't come near me. You know what I mean? Whereas before, we've had all these types of things before, and we've just dealt with them. The recent one, the Ebola, right? The problem, I think the biggest problem is, especially with the UK in general, is that we wasn't prepared for it and never have been, right? We've never been prepared for it. We've never had enough protection. for the staff, the NHS staff that are dealing with it on the front line, right? We've now just imported from Istanbul like 40 odd tons worth in an aeroplane because it wasn't here in the UK. And why is that? Because we've imported everything from everyone else instead of making it in our own country. It's the same as the US. They seem to import a lot of stuff now. Although the US is massive and a lot bigger than the UK, you still got to be prepared, and we was not prepared. That's the problem. What? Tell me, please, someone tell me, please, the big deal with the toilet paper thing. What the hell was that?
Yeah, exactly.
What was all that about?
Now.
That was about that was about media.
Yeah, this
that
week
was about sending people crazy.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't get that toilet paper.
Got confused with
right.
it.
My missus actually said to me, if there was no toilet paper, what would we do? She said, well, what we would do, we would go and find some old rags, right, and we would wipe ourselves with that and then wash it out. Simple. Let's not make some pandemic about toilet paper.
Snobby.
It was media.
This week it's meat.
Of it.
It's not toilet paper now. It's meat this week.
It's meat. Yep.
Yeah.
Me and Cheryl just went through a
You know what I tell?
The sign, and it was asking for people to be courtesy, and they weren't saying not to buy no more than 2 packages of meat. They were asking not to buy any more than 2 packages of meat. There wasn't much there, but we were able to get 2. But there was a question on there from Harold Fisher. Cheryl did answer it. Yes, I for the people that just logged on. Lightbot is running in the background. You guys know there for PayPal. Also, the just super chats on the bottom if you want to support the channel. Parts and pieces. I would like to say thank you very much for our new member. Also, I am running this platform on all my platforms, which is TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.
To me, it's all about common decency. If you're not going to be respectful enough for that, then you know what? People have the right to call you out for it right now. If you're an older person, then you need to be helped out so you can get home quicker. Anything besides that, it is what it is. It's not a law, but it's common decency. Simple.
Yeah. Yeah, you would. Good thing you're where you're at. You wouldn't do that in my area.
Oh yeah, I would. Yeah, I would.
You wouldn't do that around here.
Yeah, I would. Without
us New York boys know how to tap dance.
I'd be like,
well,
we know how to tap dance.
Just like that. Trust me.
You guys on panels, right? You guys on panels.
You would do that to the. You would do that here.
You're right.
Well,
you would do that here.
You're right.
Let's not go down that road of who would and who wouldn't and all that sort of thing, right? But you guys at the top there, you're a very similar age to me, right? And as far as I'm concerned, right?
Thank you, Lola. Thank you very much.
All this right now, the only thing it's affected is the economy, right? And since I've been born, right? Since I've been born, all that's ever happened in my lifestyle of 50 years is the economy being brought down, right? I was born into debt by my government by millions and millions of pounds. My fault. It's the government's. So I've struggled in life because of the government being in debt, and the economy is the one that struggles. Because
I'll give you guys a piece of advice, though.
You did see
give you guys a piece of advice.
Another good channel right there, you guys. He's a long-time friend right there. You Dizzy.
What up, you Dizzy?
Well, we need you Dizzy up, yeah.
You Dizzy, you're more than welcome to come on up. Snobby was asking.
Yeah.
I'll give you guys a little piece of advice in the United States. You better stock up on some stuff because there's going to be a shutdown of the truckers.
I believe that. It's going to happen awful soon. Truck drivers going on.
Because,
you know what's going to happen? I'm going to be put down to nothing. You guys all know that's what I work on.
Well, I'm going to tell you. They cut our rates. My rates have been cut down from, I was making $2 a mile They're down to 59 cents in mileage now. But I'm a flat rate a week. But if these old OTR guys, owner operators, and that are being told, here you go, you got to work for 59 cents to 89 cents a mile, that don't cover a truck payment. People don't realize what those trucks cost.
Yep. Well, we have some tires that cost $5 and change, so I could imagine what the owner operator like yourself would spray. So
Are you?
What's that?
My boss pays $50,000. My boss pays $50,000 for a used truck with 500,000 miles on it.
Yep.
That's used. That brand new truck is $200,000.
Yeah, I'm gonna get off here, guys. I got some stuff to do.
A used 26-foot box truck is like 60, 70, just for a box truck.
There's a link. We do have some room in the panel if anybody would like to come on up. Jacob, I know you've been in there for a little bit. Plus $500 a tire. Yeah. Exactly. Yep.
Oh. It depends on what you buy. If you buy a quality, it depends on the tire. I mean, the tires on my truck are $600 for recaps, but the other truck we got is super singles, and they're $1,000 brand new. They don't even have recap super singles in my area.
The super singles in the northern area, there's only a very selected places that you can purchase them, and the only one that makes that type of tire is Michelin. There's no other company that makes it.
Yep.
So,
no, the BF Goodrich makes them now.
I'm sorry, you dizzy? I didn't hear my button go off. You dizzy? Thumbs up. I'm sorry. There you go, buddy.
I totally made it to your show.
Mr. Disney.
Excellent. Exactly, huh?
Fucking Dorito, what's up, brother?
How you doing, brother?
Snobby, how you doing? Mr. Briggs and Stratton. Freaking right. Speaking of Mr. Briggs and Stratton, I got something for you.
So we'll take this moment. Freedom of speech is basically what this chat is. You could come up on the panel, say anything you want to anybody.
There's Briggs and Stratton.
Also in the chat, same thing could happen there. Once we do leave this channel, everybody's all friends.
Freaking right.
Oh yeah, I mean,
There you go.
Yeah.
I'll present you. Put it back up there.
Oh, fuck, it's heavy, Oh, Jesus. This is the one I just redid.
That's nice.
This is going on
is it a 3?
1960.
What's that old 3-horse?
3-horse?
This is a 4.
4. Wow, that's nice.
3-horse. 4.
And it
Come here, Mr. Briggs. This is my Mr. Briggs.
Freaking right.
This is my doggie's name, Mr. Briggs.
Oh, awesome. I'm building that for Big Steve. That's actually going on a mini bike, a 1960 cat mini bike that's getting shipped from Massachusetts all the way to California.
Right.
Nice.
You know the Boss Man 1973. That's me too, right?
No, is that you got another name?
Yeah, I commented plenty of times on your channel.
Yeah, I didn't know because like I was getting comments and whatnot from him. And I'm like, oh, does this dude even watch? Oh, awesome, man. We what we're doing, what we just got back from is we had a banner made for firefighters and first responders, and we have a bunch of stations here in the city. So once a week, we're taking the banner and hanging it outside of each station. So today was a move day. We went and moved it from one station to another station. It was pretty cool because everybody's in lockdown. They're not letting nobody in the fire stations to visit or do anything. But for some reason, they let me in.
Yep.
Yeah, they're wicked cool. So how's everybody?
I missed your live streams, bro.
Oh, me too. But you see, listen, I don't want to say it, but what did I say at the beginning of the year? I said, there's big changes, big changes in this world. And look, I wasn't wrong.
Yeah.
I stopped my live shows for like personal reasons.
And this is Mr. Stratton.
Oh, it's a cutie. Yeah, I stopped my live shows for personal reasons. I lost my son last year. We lost a firefighter the next Monday. There was just so much going on at the end of the year that I was devoting 2 days every week to live shows, mine and Hazy's, and it was just getting too much, and I just couldn't do it, I love doing the live shows. I love all the people that come and watch and enjoy, and we had a blast. I did it for 4 years straight. It was wonderful, but at some point you got to say, what's important.
Yeah.
Although I do pop around, I still watch all the videos and whatnot. I don't comment much, but I'm there. I watch and everything when I can, and I'm still doing stuff at the shop here and there, although we're in quarantine. I just got a new clock right there from VW Nut 1967. So that's freaking awesome to add to my collection of VW clocks. Where are they? They're all over there.
So all your stickers have gone?
I love VW.
They're not gone. That's part of the thing too, Snobby, was every day I'd walk into my house and I lived on a fucking set, dude. I lived on a set. My whole wall was full of stickers. It was like just getting too much for me, So all that stuff I took down and put in the museum. And when I do videos from there, you'll see all the stickers again and stuff. It's just I couldn't. Oh. I had to separate a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The video you did the
fire
museum.
I got to redo mine.
The fire museum with the truck that they couldn't start with the battery there.
Yeah.
Those guys. I love that setup. Definitely love that setup.
I've got this one in the front room living with me at the moment. It just goes everywhere with me.
Yeah, he does. Look at that thing.
I got to redo my VW.
It's a little bit different.
I'm going to be redoing my VW this year.
Nice. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of things too. Musty One stopped by a month and a half ago or so. He just put up the video, I think, but I gave him a motorcycle, a race motorcycle that was in my museum that I just had, and so I'm still trying to do things, just not like we were before.
That's what it looks like now.
Yeah,
a little bit different. I put the hood on it.
Nice.
I just saw it in the private chat, Lolid. That's right there is good enough.
Patrick, what's up, Patrick? Nathaniel,
depending on where you're at,
We've got actually 34 people watching with 32 thumbs up. That is awesome. I appreciate that very, very much.
Hi, Dusty Pond. I totally see you in the chat.
Yep. We definitely have room up top here, so we could alternate. We do have people in the basement. We just keep on switching out people. So
I
got to dig out my 88.
Yeah. Hey, one thing I want to ask real quick. What do you think of this social distancing thing, you Dizzle? You're around the fire department, bro.
Well, I've heard all different stories. Like we just had Wahlburgers Burgers come and feed the fire department and first responders. So I was there with all the ambulance drivers, the state police, the fire department.
That's why I'm asking you.
First of all, we're supposed to be social distancing. No one allowed. They called me up and said, "Yo, we're doing this. Come down." So I don't know. I know that the police here have said they're not kicking nobody out of any parks. They're not going to cause no problems. I do agree. Maybe people should take, heed of warnings. Don't, if you hear the dude next to you coughing, fucking go away from him. You know what I mean? But as far as wearing the mask 24/7, anytime that's just obnoxious.
Well, I wear it in the stores and stuff. I don't wear it when I'm going to work, driving down the road. I get out of my truck, and before I get out of my truck, I put it on.
Yeah.
When I'm on my job site, I'm wearing it. We actually have a rule. There's a lot of union jobs, 6 foot minimum, and they have to be masked up and gloved up. Anybody within 6 foot working of one another is all their fees, all that stuff. So,
I'm social distancing now.
Yeah, I mean, here the governor just said on the 6th, which is 3 days from now, it's mandatory if you go out, you got to wear a mask. If you want my opinion, who the fuck is he to be telling me I got to wear a mask? And if he's telling me that, I'm not doing it. I'll wear it when I feel, yeah. But other than that, I'm not sick. I don't have no symptoms. So I
But
should
you believe in being courteous and not getting near somebody and walking up to them and all. That's
I'm not right. You're gonna up on someone. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's
you're dizzy. You know what gets me? We're one state away. All right.
Yeah.
You guys have your own. It's a whole different category up there. See, Rhode Island, we're still under that 300 people that actually passed on this virus.
Yeah.
We're opening on Saturday. We're on the first stage. This Saturday coming on, I think the 8th? I think we're supposed to.
Well, that's what they said. That they're going to open up different places. I mean, Boston, where I live, Boston, Worcester, New York, and whatnot. Those hot spots. They probably should, try to keep it contained for a little bit longer. But you gotta think of everybody. And there's families out there that need to get out with their kids and need to go to the park. And I'm seeing police officers throwing moms with their 2 kids out of the park and stuff online. And that's absurd. I mean,
well, Brandon had a good thing. Play in the yard. If you can't play in your yard, then go to the park, but keep distant. Don't go playing on the playground stuff. Everybody and their mother touches it. Go do your own thing.
Now, see, that's the whole thing too. That's a whole nother subject. Do these masks even work? I'm hearing from the professionals, they don't. Unless you're wearing that one with the 2 fucking things on, like you were sanding drywall, you ain't open.
That's the thing they don't. It's to keep more of the virus from getting out is what it is. It's not completely eliminating it. I've seen that people take the spray thing next to the mask and do that. There's
I was really scared. I went out and got the good ones. I mean,
I got one for you.
I got the good ones.
How do you feel about?
Yeah.
How do you feel about getting a shot to prevent the virus? Do you think they should have the right to give everybody a shot?
Not mandatory. No, I don't.
I think they should put it out there. But as far as mandatory getting the shot, I don't get a flu shot, so you ain't gonna force me to get.
That's what I'm saying. They're trying to make it mandatory. You get a vaccination.
It's just like the mask. I don't feel you should have to wear the mask, but I feel that if you're around me and mine, you're gonna have to, and I'm gonna call you out.
If you're getting in a group of people, then you should want to do that. You should want to put a just in case. You had a little bit came across you, and there's a little kid there or a grandmother there, or
Well, right.
I think
exactly. But I'll tell you, when they lift this mask ban, if you come around, like for instance, like right now, when they lift this ban for wearing a mask in public, if you come up to me and tell me you got to have a mask on, I'm gonna laugh my ass off at you because I don't care what you like.
Come up to you first of all. Second of all, if you're around me, you're damn straight. I'm going to tell you, get the fuck away.
Now, China.
Once this ban is gone, you can't do that. You won't be able to do that. I'll laugh my ass off at you. I don't care. And if you say, then let's go outside and tap dance, I'd go outside tap dance because there's no. Once they lift the ban,
bro,
you can't
you
say nothing.
act like this is a challenge, bro. Okay.
No, I ain't challenging.
I'm in California. You ever come out to California and you want to dance? We'll do it and have a beer. Okay. Besides that, I'm not going to tell you what the fuck to do. What I'm going to tell you, if you're around me and there's a mask thing going on and you're not wearing it, I'm going to say, dude, wear it or go away. If you don't, then yeah, we'll dance without any hesitation. No problem.
Dusty Blonde says China wears a mask. Still got the virus.
This is no disrespect. It does.
Okay,
I'm just being honest.
Ozone layer.
Dorito. Yeah, but Dorito, this is what I don't understand, right? This is what I don't understand, right? You say to this guy up here, right, get away from me, right, or we're going to go outside and dance, right? So you're prepared to throw the gauntlet down and have a toe-to-toe with him, right, with no mask on, yeah, and put yourself at more risk in catching the virus if he has got it. The best thing to do is just walk away. Walk away from him. Because what's happening right now, what's happening right now is you're
clothesline the crap out of somebody.
What you're doing right now is being not only negative. The best thing to do is just walk away from the guy without getting aggressive and saying, "Well, I'll dance
that's
with you."
just it. You haven't had people already walk up on you and be disrespectful, okay? And when that happens, you look at it in a different light. I had somebody in the store. I didn't tell you the whole story. You think I was just being a prick to the guy. I said to him, dude, we're practicing social distancing. You want the whole story? It's going to take a second. That's why I didn't get the whole thing out. The reason why I am this way, we're at the store, okay? This guy comes walking up on my wife, leaning over her shoulder. No mask on, no nothing. I said, bro, we're practicing social distancing. Can you step away from my wife? He looks at me and he goes, she can move. And I said, no, that's not how this works, man. My wife's right here.
Yeah.
You're walking up on her. Get the fuck back. And he looked at me and went like that. And that's when I said to him, okay, let's go outside and handle this shit.
Well, I know this. It's not even
walking out and saying, who the fuck are you to wear a mask? No. It sounded like that because that was the initial story. Okay? But now, if you walk up on me because of pricks like him, I'm going to tell you go fuck yourself. Excuse my French, but that's it.
Yeah.
You put my wife, you disrespected my wife. I don't give a shit who you are. That's the way it goes.
Right. Mitch, you're right. Tina the maid, she's works at the COVID Central here, like, and she when she gets home, she don't want her mask because she's wearing it. She's got all the stuff on all day. We have a contamination booth in the back that she comes into, decontaminizes, come in the shower, and then she don't want to wear it. She wants to be like everybody else, you know, because she's wearing it all the time, all day, every day. And that's what I say. I mean, I want Tina to be able to come home and not see me in a mask, be like, you know, normal, you know, because she's in it all day, every day of the week, except Saturday and Sundays, you know. And then here I am responding to all these fires. And, you know, you don't know if the people in that house that is burning have it. And what do you care? You're there to save them, take the picture, if I do what you can, you know. And
thank you, Patrick.
And you're right. If someone comes up on you like that, you know, you got to defend yourself. Maybe not as punch, but you got to speak up and say, hey, back up, stay away from me, leave me, you know, put a mask on, something, you know.
You forget where I'm at, though. I'm in California. You got a lot of assholes like that.
Oh, no, we ain't no different from over here. Walmart right down the street here, just 81 people that work there tested positive. They just closed the place down. So that's not... It's people that work there. 81 people out of what? 150 people work at Walmart in the day, you know? So that's 80% of their staff have it. So, I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But a lot of them have it, and it's where they're just carriers also. You know, they show no symptoms. They do nothing like that, you know, and I think if they have any of it, they should probably wear a mask out in public. Tim's World, what's up? Sam, don't post that fucking video when you're drunk and shit. Although, if you did a good one, you know, beating the cops. Post that.
Yeah, look at Mickey saying, yeah, everybody needs to eject herself. That'd be fine. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Now,
they got bleach on sale.
Here you go. This is for Mickey. Here you go, Mickey Mowers. I was no chump because I voted for Trump, and I'm going to do it again in 2020. Trump rocks.
So if I go back in time just a little bit, right, when the AIDS pandemic was around, right, when we was much younger, right, we knew that AIDS was rife, and AIDS killed many thousands, hundreds of thousands of people, right? Did it stop us as youngsters back in the day going with a girl one week and going with a girl the next week?
Probably
no.
I stayed a virgin until I was 18. The first girl that I slept with was my ex-wife.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Well, that's almost the same as me and Dusty, right? But for the amount of people that actually died through AIDS,
it
didn't stop them, did it? They still carried on doing it. They weren't worried about catching AIDS and dying. You know, there's so many pandemics lately in this world.
The link is in the chat.
My brother.
Channel, feel free. We could do rotations.
I am far from the seat.
My brother was a professional gigolo.
I was married for 6
I got over 90 nephews and nieces. I got 90 nephews and nieces.
I have 11 kids. Does that tell you anything? I'd probably like to do this.
All right, we have 25.
I got 90 nephews and nieces from my brother.
Thank you.
I'm going to get off here finally, but before I do, Mr. Briggs, no disrespect, man. Now that I explained it, do you understand where I'm coming from and why I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I know what you're saying there. But what I'm saying is, if I'm walking down the street and you're coming up on me, then but I'm not going to go run put on a mask. I'm just going to walk by you as fast as I can. But as far as coming up in a store, I'm not going to come up on somebody in the store. But like when I had my father out shopping, when I had somebody out with my father out shopping last week, some guy came up on him, told him, "Where's his mask?" I explained to him that he had COPD and he can't wear a mask. And the guy told me, "Well, if you don't put on a mask, I'm going to take him outside." I said, "You want to go outside with a 78-year-old man with COPD?" I said, "Go outside and you're going to be laying on the ground, because you know what's going to happen? He's going to go outside. You're going to go attack him. He's going to take his 9mm and go pop, bam, bye, and then drive away."
A 70-year-old man has a pass, bro. They're an old man. They shouldn't even be there in the first place. They need to help. They need somebody to help them get through and get out. That's why you're there. And somebody,
but he won't. And you don't understand my father. My father. I'm going to show you something.
That's the difference.
Have you ever heard of Mark Twain?
Yeah.
You ever heard of Mark Twain?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. He was my uncle.
Nice.
That's an original portrait of my uncle.
Freaking right.
Related to.
I'm not saying who I'm related to.
Yeah. Have you ever heard the name Sharon Canada?
If you read anything about... No.
You never heard that name?
Okay. I mean, look, let me quickly get your team, right? Right, you guys out there.
Ernest P. Worrell. I totally know that guy, Ernest P. Worrell. I seen him once.
Right, these guys out there, right, in the US, most of you have got a gun, right? Either it's a handgun, a shotgun, whatever, right? And with this type of attitude that's going on, like backup and all that, you know, you're going to end up shooting each other, and there's going to be more people being shot because get away from me than there is the people that actually die from coronavirus. You know, I mean, in the UK, if we were to have handguns, I'm sure there'd be a lot more deaths because get away from me, because otherwise I'm going to pop you. You know, and this is what it's creating. It's creating this animosity between people. You know, we should be more united and helping each other rather than going against the wrong.
Oh yeah, I help. Oh, we help people here, but you know, the United States has always been. I mean, if you like I said, when it comes to the United States has always been a fighting country. I mean, come on, 1776, we fought, we beat. The United States don't give up. This country has been a fighting country forever. And if the government tries to make a one world government, take away our Constitution, there's going to be people like me, Mr. Briggs, going out at the government, because I will not let the government take away my freedom. We won't tolerate it. My family's been, I'm the sixth generation on this.
Yep, I'm 100% with you on that.
I've been on this dirt.
I understand.
My family settled in where I live right now. My family settled this piece of land.
I understand there's limits, but there is
before the Civil War
rights that we do have, and elders which fought in the wars they sacrificed a lot in their families and their lives to be able to give us our freedom that we have. And I'm not willing for the government to take that away because they decide to and they vote. So there is some things I agree with, some things I don't agree with. But in the time being, I'm just going with the flow. If I have to wear a mask, yeah, it's out of respect. But do I feel like wearing a mask for a long period of time? No, I don't. I don't. Do I want to go down to local McDonald's to sit in a restaurant and just have a quick hamburger? Or I want to go and have a big, fat, juicy steak in a casino or wherever? I want them. So,
yeah.
I think things have changed, but we shouldn't let it change that much, and we shouldn't let it change that much. Some people have to stand up to their rights, and I understand what you're saying, Briggs.
Well, it's like me. I personally think it's like my nieces. They don't like to vote. I tell them all the time. I said, your great-great-grandpa fought in the Civil War on the northern side to reunite the country. Your great-great-great-grandpa fought in the Revolutionary War, World War II, WW1. To not vote is a slap in their face.
So
yeah, you're right.
Hey, check it out.
I freak.
We're watching. 30 people are watching. That's a record for me. I appreciate that, guys.
Freaking right. There's got a good show going on here.
35 thumbs up. That's awesome. I appreciate that a lot. Sorry for
listen, Sam. I'll tell you from experience.
That's the record.
I'm an old dude. We all do that kind of messed up shit. Put the video up. You know I'm gonna watch it. And the cops, as they get to know you over time and know you're not, doing nothing really bad, they'll ease up on you. I noticed that from over here. I mean, I'm 50 now, and I whoop down the road on my mini bike, and they just look at me and go, Dizzy. So they'll work with you over time.
For some reason, Mick, I happen to believe that.
Where is it?
I can picture Mick in the SmackDown.
I'll find it. I will tell you, Dizzy.
Yeah, I can picture that.
Yep.
I'm just getting
My
dusty.
great-grandpa was a moonshiner.
Oh,
nice.
I'm just getting dusty to get me a picture to show you, Dizzy.
Okay. Then I'll
when you could do things back as a kid in the UK, you can't do it now.
Yeah. Sam says, my brother works for cops. Yeah, I work for them. I pay their salary when I get arrested every time.
Yeah. I work with them also, but only on fire scenes. And I have a lot of problems too, because not now, but when you come onto a fire scene and you're not a firefighter, they don't want to let you in. They don't want to let the press close. So I've dealt with them one-on-one on fire scenes a lot. And now I kind of got a respect with them. They're like, oh, that's Dizzy. You know what I mean? It takes a little while before they realize you're not a punk and you're not doing, but they do come around. At least the ones around here, And Sam, if you need me to give them a call, you just let me know, Sam.
You're Dizzy. Did you see the video I posted recently up on the Bossman 1973 on the mill fire, the card?
Yeah.
Now, in the middle of that video, if you notice it, during that whole video, I was right there at the fire scene. You seen all the firefighters. I can't say personally know, but they know what was going on. So long story, making sure I go a block and a half away just to get the aerial view of the glow that's going overseen of the mill fire.
Right.
You have one police officer. I mean, no caution tape, no nothing. He was a dick.
Yeah, and that's the thing is, you'll come across 8 of them that'll let you by, and then there'll be one, even if he's the furthest away, that one will stop you. And if you don't have credentials or know the right thing to say, you ain't getting by. They're just, some of them can be real jerks. That's why 8 or 10 of them are good cops. 8 out of 10. And
say about 2 blocks away just to get that video.
Oh,
and
look at that old guy.
10 feet where there was bumps to the stage, you know. But that's cool.
You obviously seen that one, and this was when my brother was alive. He was on the back there, and you can see the exhaust. That was me. That was me back in the day when I had hair. I had hair, right? I was about 14, I reckon, something like that, 14, 15. That actual go-kart came off of a fairground ride.
Oh, that's awesome.
That engine on there right now is off of a Honda 90 chicken. You know, we called him a plastic chicken.
Yep.
And you can just see the exhaust here. The long, big exhaust that used to go on the motorbike.
Oh, shit. Yeah, the straight pipe out. Oh, that looks cool.
That is seriously old. I mean, it's gone now, long gone now.
We're going to run this link one more time in the panel. So if anybody has enough balls to come up on the panel, feel free.
What's up, competition?
Video for live chat for maybe a couple more minutes. So
TNT Adventures.
Feel free. Come on up. That's my last time posting that link.
I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. Have fun.
Piece of sorry, Jake Paul.
Here's what I'm working on pretty soon.
That looks like a water pump.
I want to know who Snob is related to. Who are you related?
This is bowling.
UK DIY Videos wants to know who I was actually related to, and I'm gonna have to wait for Dusty to come back in now because it is someone I believe from America. A long lost. Who? Oh yeah, I can remember now. It's someone you guys might know more than me. It's a guy called Pretty Boy Floyd.
Pretty Boy Floyd?
Pretty Boy Floyd.
Yes. A wrestler? Was he a wrestler?
No, he was a relative to me.
Okay, but but what was he?
Put your thumbs up, Mr. Pate.
Let's Google it.
Pretty Boy Floyd was a leading, well, he was a sidekick gangster back in the day in America.
Put your thumbs up, Pate.
Oh.
There you go. Didn't even have to Google it. There you go.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get this Pate up. Put your thumbs up.
And what makes it even better, right? What makes it even better is Dusty actually has Italian relatives as well. So she's got a little bit of Italian blood. And I'm related in some way to Pretty Boy Floyd, who's Al Capone's sidekick.
Oh, Tina. My maid Tina, she's Italian, but she's had a little Irish in her.
What's going on, Grandpa?
Yeah, it was only a little bit, wasn't it?
A little bit.
How you doing, Nikki? What's up?
I got a redneck mix in me.
Oh, the prohibition era.
Yeah, that prohibition era. It was.
Adventures.
There you go.
That's awesome.
Mud Mower says he's actually related to me, but yeah, only in one way, with a bald head.
You sound like Mud Mowers a little.
Yeah. Whoa.
What's up, Scotty? You haven't said nothing. What are you doing? How you doing?
I'm the quiet one. I might as well just... Right, I'm the quiet one.
Oh, that's all right.
What they say about the quiet ones, those are the ones you really have to watch out for.
Yeah, me, I'm a loudmouth. Go Carts Gone Fishing. How you doing, man? What did Sam say?
What's going on, Grandpa? How you doing?
I'm doing good, thanks.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to end this conversation really quick with Grandpa. He's going to have the last final word on this chat. And the last final word, what's your honest opinion on the coronavirus by wearing a mask? And at the end of his answer, I will play the music, and I appreciate everybody logging on and saying hello and giving me the thumbs up.
Well,
okay, panel's yours.
I was listening to the conversation there earlier when DeVito was talking, and I have to say I'm very grateful and thank God that I can live in a state where I can defend myself, where I don't have to worry about going out and kicking somebody's ass. Because the bottom line is if you do anything to me or my family, I'm going to pull out Gertie and shoot you 14 times. There ain't going to be none of this. We're going to go out and fight like man to man. No, I'm gonna defend myself. Period.
That's it, Grandpa.
You know, because I get this shit. I'm 64, COPD. I smoke. I'm gonna die from it. You know.
Snobby.
That concludes the broadcast. I appreciate everybody logging on. If you are in the panel and you want to stay here, feel free. I know there are people in the basement. Stay there if you like, and we'll try to get you up on the private chat. Everybody hit that like on the way out and enjoy the tunes for a little bit, and then we'll talk to you guys later. Thank you.
Peace.
Come with me. I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we.
There we go.
It's lockdown.
About to see the world in action. What we can be. Life with no distractions. We'll get away. This is what we waited for.